Dear colleagues, my name is Yana Krmic, and it is my great honor to serve you as your president of the New York State Association of Nurse Anesthetists. My main message that I want to deliver to you today is simple. Thank you. Our association advocates for the profession each day, but there has been no more effective voice for CRNA advocacy than you, especially over the course of the past unprecedented months we have faced together. New York emerged as the epicenter of pandemic as we faced a public health crisis like none in our lifetimes. However, across New York and throughout the nation, CRNAs were there serving on the front lines. Across the United States, we safely administer more than 33 million anesthetics to patients annually. And 2020 has called on all of us to push our diverse talents and skills to the absolute limit. A challenge that we as CRNAs were confronted with presented itself in early March. Graciously and confidently, we did not go into hiding, but instead, we recognized our need and accepted this challenge. We were there with COVID-positive patients in every operating room, emergency room, and ICU, right there with them, not 6 feet apart. We were there face-to-face to comfort our patients who were unable to see or touch their families and loved ones. We were there as the face of care as patients went to sleep, not knowing when they might wake up again. This crisis has stretched all of us thin. It called on us to keep up with changing roles in an uncertain environment, all while running on long hours, little sleep, and far too often inadequate PPE. Thanks to all of you, our work is no longer in the shadows. We are proud of our 150-year history and ready to share our story. Today, our communities know us as heroes, not only in responding to COVID-19, but to the opioid crisis and guiding patients through countless life-saving surgeries and procedures. You all know well the essential role CRNAs play in the hospitals and surgery centers across the nation. You know the unique hybrid set of skills we bring in everything from critical care to airway management, combined with a deep understanding of how to work effectively with providers and patients alike. So even with all the challenges facing us as we continue to battle the pandemic, this moment is also one of opportunity. Our patients and our families know the sacrifices we make each day. We have the chance to seize this moment. We made it known to the hospital administrators and elected officials the critical role we played in the pandemic. The healthcare policymakers and politicians need to be reminded of who we are, what we did during the pandemic, where we were, and how we did it. We will continue to remind them of the quality care we provide, the value, the transferability of our role, the reliability, the positive outcomes, and the heroism we brought to our communities. We will not for 1 second allow them to forget the letters CRNA. We have already seen welcome steps forward. The first became evident on March 24th, when the Governor Cuomo suspended regulations addressing supervision of CRNAs that only prevented us from doing the best work possible. Governor Cuomo recognized our value, our education, and our expertise. He knew this was the time to execute such a regulation without having politics blur his lens. Governor Cuomo, along with many other state politicians, understand the important role we assume and competence we bring to surgical arena and to our patients. As the COVID pandemic raged through New York State, CRNAs have demonstrated their skill set transferable to areas outside of the operating room as we filled many APRN roles. We prescribed treatments and medications, wrote orders, inserted invasive lines, and provided cardiopulmonary support, all completely independently. We showed up and provided independent, safe, and comprehensive care to those that needed us. CRNA is no longer a secret. Our skills and knowledge is no longer hidden. We must continue this momentum and work together to protect the future of our profession in this state, to permanently remove restrictions and to recognize CRNAs as advanced practice practitioners, as we have most definitely proven our worth with tremendous amount of independent work during the pandemic. Working together, we can permanently eliminate needless red tape and make sure that your voices are heard, the voices of those who have given so much in these challenging times. Please stay healthy and stay safe. Our communities are counting on you to continue leading the path forward from this crisis. NYSANA is counting on you to get involved so that we can continue advocating and moving the nurse anesthesiology profession forward. We need all of your help and support. This is not one-man operation. I need your help. The voice of every CRNA in New York State matters. Every member makes up NYSANA. Our strength is in numbers. I look forward to serving you as your president and working with all of you together, because only together we will go far. Every breath, every beat, every second, we are there.